Hello. Is it working? I want to be able to see. Oh, I'm doing it. Why can't I see myself? Oh, there we go. Okay. My hair looks. I got it cut. So it's really short. There we go. That's a little cuter. Okay. Check, check, check. So, basically, I am trying to figure out how this thing will work is. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna hop that right now. Hello. I am doing some more chord things today, so that's what we're gonna do. Since I didn't do these two because we're doing a transition, oh, she's here. Since we're doing a transition, between these two songs, I kind of just like, didn't do it because I wasn't sure, but I've gotten clarification, and so I know what I need to do. So we're gonna start off with this. Okay, and this is gonna be in the key of G. Let's do another tab for that and put the chords on the side. Okay. Also, I'm chewing gum, so don't hate me. Let's type the lyrics. So basically, all we're doing is the chorus. We're skipping the verses and the pre-chorus. I guess let's do the pre-chorus first. So we're gonna do this. Let's keep this up so I know what I'm doing. Oh, I hate that it does that. Okay. Yeah. Let me actually change this to say pre-chorus so that we know that this is not actually the verses. Since I did say verses omitted, so that would make more sense. And the first chorus is on the word anyone. What did I say, the first chord? Then D. I also want to play this because, oh, it is in the key of G, but I do want to play this so that I know I'm playing it right. And let me take my rings off. God, this is a process. Okay. Is anyone worthy? Is anyone whole? Is anyone able to break the seal and open the scroll? The Lion of Judah, who conquered the grave. He is David's root and will die to ransom the slave. Is he worth? Is he worth of all blessing and glory? Is he worth of this? He is. Okay. And I think I'm just gonna put one of each kind of thing on here and we'll figure out what we need to do. I think I'm also gonna put the outro where we'll go. He This is a word. Is it is. I don't know if you can tell, but I suck at playing the guitar. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let me just go ahead and type these in here. I have to sneeze. I do want to keep the B minors in there. I can't play B minor on guitar. Our guitar player can. Otherwise, you can just omit the B minor and keep playing the D. It does take out that minor vibe. Minor vibe. But it is basically, it keeps the same, like, sounds. Open. I keep losing my place. Um, and I think I'm gonna do this. Okay. And then we'll do the chorus. I like the parentheses there for he is because it kind of just makes more sense. Oh, that's 12. That should be 11. I don't know what happened there. This should be 12. Nope, it's just singular. Okay, so this is different because there's two chords. This is he worthy. So I think what I'm gonna do is this. Worthy. So let me actually put the R on this side. I know this is like a tiny little thing, but for me, it's like when you're vocalizing, when you're vocalizing, not to sound like a, but when you're singing, you don't want your um you don't want to ever hold out consonants. If you were to say worthy, it just sounds so bad. And it's also harder on your throat to sing like that, especially if it's like high for you or low for you, if it's out of your range or like at the edge of your range. It's gonna be really difficult if you were like wor other than as opposed to like singing out a vowel, like wah like that. So if that doesn't make any sense, I don't know what does. And then this one is also fun of all blessing and honor and glory. So blessing is E minor, honor is D, and I think I'm going to do the same thing for here. That way you can see that it's spaced out, it's broken up. And then I think I'm going to do that. Excuse me. You do E minor here. These are really more condensed because the words are like sung out. My hair, bro. Because the words are like sung out more, like I don't know. They're singing out the words more instead of like the ones that I've done up here. You're singing more words and less chord changes, if that makes sense. But this one, is this right? Did I miss this one? Oh, okay. Is she still here? Mm. She's probably reading through my testimony because I think. Oh, no, I'm reading that one. And I'm also leading that one, and I'm also leading that one, and I'm also leading that one. By the way, I'm leading so many of these. First of all, Casey's not even gonna be doing worship this night. Then I am leading all of these this night, and then we split up evenly here, and we split up evenly here. But I'm singing 75% I'm leading. Is that right? I think so. Okay, she hasn't left any new comments. Okay, do I have any viewers? No. That's okay. Um, what am I looking at? Wait. So there's the pre-chorus and the chorus of this, which is all we're doing. Oh, wait, no, I want to do this. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay. Blowing up my phone. Ah! Is this affecting that one? No, it shouldn't, because I did a page break. Um, Give me 1 second. I don't know if this is right. Hey, hey, yes, is he? He's worthy. He's worthy. He's worthy. He's worthy. Okay, I guess we'll keep it. And the good news is we have a rehearsal for the rehearsal, me and the other worship leader, so it's like it works. Sorry, I haven't talked. I'm just running through this in my brain to make sure this sounds right. I think it does. I also think what I'm gonna do is this. Okay, that's better. That way everything is together. Okay. So there's that song. This is all that we're playing out of that song. So what I can do is edit this to do like, okay, we're actually gonna do this, the pre-chorus, chorus, pre-chorus, chorus, outro. Like that's the order we're doing or whatever. Um, she said, let me look up the No One Like the Lord chords. In the key of G. So E to C, or sorry, E minor to C. So I think what she was saying we do, this is what's in my brain. We end with a he is he worthy? Is he worthy? Sorry. He is, he is worthy. He is, sorry, I suck. Worthy is worthy. He is. There is one on the throne, Jesus, holy. And I can't play B minor, but that's kind of the vibe. Is like you just kind of keep playing this chord progression until you get back to that E minor, and you start on here. Or we can do he is. What do I suck? He is worthy. He is worthy. He is. Wait, E. Oh. No, 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 no. We're gonna. Okay, listen. Hear me out. We're gonna end on a chorus. Um. So, is he worthy? Is he worthy? That is not right. Why did I do that? Glad I caught that. Okay. So, is he worthy? Is he worthy of all blessing and worthy? Is he worthy? My name is the Lord has slain. You get the idea. You get the idea. So it would end with, is he worthy of this? Is the Lord who is slain and seated on the throne. There's no one like you. Rivers, creatures bow. There's no one like the Lord. Okay, and then we go into the verse. I like it. I think that's what I'm gonna keep this the same for now. Or maybe I'll just do this. Let me do this actually. And I'll say ending word transition. Don't worry about me spelling transition wrong. Okay. What does that do? Nothing? Perfect. Let me keep that. See worthy of this. Three, four. And then let me just do that. Let me do this once actually. And let's say this is the intro. Perfect. So we do it once at the end of that song, beginning of this song, and then it just flows into the chorus. Lyrics. Perfect. Um, Not the yeah. We'll say this is the chorus. I think I'm also just gonna keep this as that, and then the rest of them can have the so we sing. Okay. Then we'll say worthy is the lamb. Who was slain and seated on the throne. What the heck? Okay. There's no one like the Lord. Fun fact. This song is actually in the key of E minor, I think. G, A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, I believe when it's like a minor key, it's like the sixth. So, you know, I took theory for one semester and almost failed. It was fun at first until I realized I didn't want to do music anymore. Not that I don't like it anymore, I just cannot make that my life. Okay. Elders, creatures bow, giving praise. Me. Giving praise to him and him alone. And get out. I appreciate them having the ad-libbed words like cuz and oohs and yas and like that's great, but no thanks. Not in my like I'll add that in there when I'm singing it if I want to, but I don't want it in there because like someone else who's using this might not want that. It's not like it's not the lyrics, you know. Sure. And then we'll go in with verse 1. Making sure that one is the good one. Get out of here. Okay, then we'll say this is I think this is just the only verse. Yeah, there's only like 3 things in here. Okay. And then this is the chord doesn't come in until oh, actually, I like the way they did this in here. Do there is one on the throne. And I think what I'm going to do is put this in parentheses because it should be understood that we're already on E minor, but I just want you to know, hey, we're still on E minor by the time we get here. There is one on the throne. So it's kind of in the middle of that word. Jesus. That one's also kind of in the middle of that word. And so is this one. Holy. Technically, it could be at the end if I don't sing it out. I think I did that twice now. And then this one I'm going to do the same way up here, but I'm not going to add the parentheses because it's not understood. But I do want to play this. He is worthy of praise. Honor. Dang, I didn't realize that they were all at the end. Okay, so then I'll add. You know what? I think I'm just gonna add the bridge. And whenever we go through and do our rehearsal for the rehearsal and we map out how we're gonna do it and how many times and where we're gonna go back, I can fix that there. But for now, I just want to get everything down so that when that does happen, all I have to do is copy paste. Um, we crown you King of Glory. Okay, so now that I've copy and pasted this, um, now that I've copy and pasted this, I want it to be, geez, 12 size font. But I also want to get rid of that and the O. Otherwise, I'm going to think when I'm singing it, I have to sing that. And I'm like, I don't. Literally. Also, I think I'm just going to do that for now. And everything on all the chords on this one are at the very end, except for the very last line. So we crown you King of Glory. That's not what I wanted to do. Obviously, I don't know how to work a keyboard. The song is so good, by the way, if you can't tell. Okay. We crown you Lord of all. And on that crown is where the D goes, and We crown you Lord of all. Okay, perfect. And then this is like bridge. I'll just say this is bridge 1. Nah, I'll just leave it. Maybe I will add an extra space though, just so that we know. Um, this is the same. And I'm sad because we did not do this song for High Alpha. We did it for something else. Like we led worship at a church and we didn't do it for our organization. We did it for the church, which is fine. I was just like thinking that we did this song. Sad that we didn't. Unless we did, and I'm just like not remembering that we changed it last minute or something. That sounds right. I think we did that. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this here like this for now until we can figure out how we want to do it better. So I've basically typed up both of these. And this is for like months from now, by the way. We just like getting it out and done soon. This is Worship Night 3. This is what I've already done. And she did Worship Night 2. See, like this could be done in columns. Sorry, I just need to. Anyway, like, oh, it could have been. Maybe, because she only did the lyrics for now, so it's fine. Okay, well, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do for now. I don't think there's anything else I can do on stream. Unless you just want to watch me play Stardew Valley, which you don't. Bye bye!